Hello, Internet, and welcome to Movies Are Real. I am your host, George. I'm here with Ryan Lance. Say hi, Ryan.
Hi, Ryan.
And
Joke is so good.
Oh, God. And Carrie.
You are bringing the frontier of comedy.
That's what they say about me, Ryan.
Well, you can't just start the podcast off on that much of a high. It's all
Ryan Comedy Goldlands. That's what they call me.
full name.
Right. And we are not a comedy podcast. We are a monthly movie podcast.
I couldn't tell.
And we are here to discuss the second half of the movies of June. On our last episode, we discussed some of the movies that came out in June because we needed to do some catch-up. But now we're going to finish off the month. There was actually a lot of stuff we didn't see. Some stuff we did see. So let's start off where we left off. The first movie that came out the week after where we left off, which I don't know, was the last movie we talked about The Conjuring 2?
Yeah.
Was that the last thing?
That was it, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So Finding Dory, big deal of a movie.
Big deal for all the young adults in the world.
Sure.
Just grew
People
up
in their
watching
20s.
Finding
People,
Dory.
us. That's us, Ryan.
Yeah, that's us. Who would have guessed?
The long-awaited sequel to
What?
Finding Nemo?
I mean,
Yeah.
they have been working on a sequel for like... at
Have
least
they?
They discussed Finding Nemo 2, like... Because many years ago, Pixar's like made a second studio that was going to be like focused on just making sequels, and it went nowhere, and then it disbanded. And one of their project was Finding Nemo 2.
Really?
That's a fun fact for you.
So
But it's finally here.
yeah.
The movie.
It is a direct sequel to the Finding Nemo. We see Dory, who now has some memory of who her parents were, and suddenly she wants to go find them. And this movie is that adventure to go find her parents.
I don't know those fish.
That's really that's the whole premise of the movie. It's not a very complicated plot.
No.
It's just a fun ride, an adventure.
It's a fun ride.
Yeah, not that Finding Nemo was very complicated, although at least Finding Nemo had a sort of dynamic with the dentist's office fish.
Yeah.
That was more, yeah. There's an
That
actual,
felt like dark.
yeah.
Like weirdly dark. And this was, I guess the real thing about this is the focus on like her memory loss and mental illness altogether, and like how people deal with that. That's like from what I hear is what people are really talking about.
I think that's a little bit of a stretch, but yeah, sure.
I mean, it does it a lot more than Finding Nemo did.
Right, she was just she just doesn't remember things.
Yeah,
Haha,
it was
isn't she an
quirky
idiot?
thing, and like, let's talk about how dark this can be. But yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
Good movie.
it's a pretty look. Actually, I didn't think it was that pretty look. I mean, I don't know. It's hard to tell with water movies. I don't know if it sounds stupid, but there isn't a lot. I don't know. There's just not a lot to take in because the last movie they made was the Good Dinosaur, and that movie was very boring, but it was the best looking animated movie I've ever seen in my fucking life. It looked incredible.
I never saw that.
You shouldn't. It's not very interesting,
I
but it
think
looks
I was
very
about
pretty.
to one time, and you were like, "Don't."
No, it's just so boring. There's nothing interesting about it.
That's a shame.
Carrie?
I found myself liking all the side characters way more
Yeah.
than I liked the main characters.
Yeah, definitely.
Like I loved the sea lions, and the octopus was funny,
Mm-hmm.
and Becky was hilarious. But
Yeah, good supporting cast.
yeah,
And
I
they
cared
all have-
about them way more than the main story. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
They all had little arcs, and people like Marlon and Nemo, they really didn't. They didn't have an arc, did they?
They were
just
not
were
really, and they weren't very.
The arc was I should be nicer to Dory. 'Cause
That was-
she
yeah,
is-
the arc
she has
was-
mental illness.
The arc was that,
which is something you could learn in like 5 minutes.
yeah, that Merlin's an asshole kind of is too strict.
Yeah.
Which we kind of that was the
That
point
was
of the
like,
first
okay.
movie.
And I don't really feel like we resolve it because Merlin feels like everything about him screams curmudgeon. Like his face, his
Yeah.
tone of voice, what he says. I don't think, like,
Who's he voiced by again?
I don't know.
Man,
Yeah, I don't think, yeah, I have no idea. I didn't know who voiced the octopus, or was it a squid? I don't, but yeah.
I think it was an octopus.
Yeah, but he's from Modern Family.
Oh.
Yeah. I can't think of it. It's weird. But I've never been big on Ellen DeGeneres as Dory. I like Ellen DeGeneres fine, but the character never really did anything for me.
I get that.
Yeah, so I never thought the idea of
I mean, it felt like it was just like a joke thing for the first movie.
Yeah. And
plus, like that, like form of memory loss isn't like a real thing that people can suffer from, like the kind that she has and like describes. So it really felt like a cartoonish kind of thing.
let's have a character who like forgets things,
but
and
only like certain things.
but in a very comedic way.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, and Mythbusters proved that goldfish have a longer memory, so, like, the
Oh,
fish having
man.
lost memory thing is just totally lost on me. I can't buy into that plot anymore.
For some reason, the name of the Mythbusters escapes me, and I was gonna make a goof about them. But yeah, finding Dory, I think it's fine. Some people fucking loved this movie, and I don't get
Do you
it.
think that's all nostalgia, or do you think...
It's not a bad movie.
I know, it's a good
No,
movie.
it's good.
I still left thinking, like, man,
That was
even if this
fine.
didn't come out, I don't think I would care.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. We'll see a lot of reviews. Maybe it's because, man, I feel like writing a review for a Pixar movie is very easy. At least if it's kind of good, you can be
Yeah.
incredibly glowing with it very easily. So like all the Finding Dory critiques, like Pixar does it again, sold the park. And I'm
That's
like,
usually the headline for every Pixar
That's what I'm
movie.
saying.
They did
Yeah.
it again.
because it's easy to be, because yeah.
Cars 2 does it again.
Oh,
But the real story is the short that came out in front of this.
which I had to walk out for a little bit. I didn't see it. What was it
Aw.
called? People really liked it.
It was Pipper, right?
I thought it might have been
Piper. I think it was Piper.
Piper, yeah. It was adorable and beautiful, and I loved it so much because I love birds. And it was so cute.
Did that make up for the lack of burbs in Zootopia?
Yes, it did. There were no.
hey, yeah.
There were yeah. Me and Carrie were thinking that there was not a single bird in Zootopia. I was pissed.
Huh.
But this made it all better. Pipper or Piper, whatever it's called, I forget. I'm not gonna look it up.
What was the last Disney Animation Studios movie? Was it Big Hero 6? That doesn't sound right.
Before Zootopia.
Oh, it was
yes.
Zootopia, right. What was the Zootopia short? I can't remember it. Because theirs have been fucking on point. Like, they had Feast, which was in front of Big Hero 6.
Yeah.
And then they had Paper Man, which was in front of
Paper
Wreck-It
Man.
Ralph, which is fucking incredible.
That was so good.
I can't remember.
I have no idea.
You had an idea. No. Moving on.
Yeah.
For some fucking reason, everyone in their fucking 30s and 40s decided that we need an Independence Day. Or and by that I mean just some marketing person realized the obvious sequel here.
I think Roland Emmerich just wanted to,
Make a movie because
make
no
money
one
again.
fucking cares. But anyways, Roland Emmerich is back. God damn it.
Better or worse?
I don't know. Carrie's the only one who would know because she saw Independence Day.
We refuse.
Resurgence, the sequel to ID4. Remember back in the 90s where everyone for some reason liked to squish their titles like T2 and D2 and D3, the Mighty Ducks 3? Why was that a thing?
That was-
Anyways, Independence Day Resurgence.
Carrie, was it a good movie?
Was it so my first question is, was it interesting or was it just boring? Because Roland Emmerich's movies are usually just boring and bad.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I didn't go into it with any other mindset besides this is going to be stupid and I'm going to be bored. Because I didn't really care about the first one because I never saw it when I was younger. I only saw it a few months ago.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. Did we talk about if we liked this? If anyone here liked that movie?
I don't remember
We
much
talked
of
about how we liked the golden retriever
Right,
running
that
away
was a good
from the
part.
bombs.
And by good part, I mean fuck that movie.
But yeah, it had a lot going on, and I didn't care about most of it. Liam Hemsworth was insufferably annoying the entire time.
But he's one of the better Hemsworth.
Huh?
No,
he's the
no,
most dull.
he's the bad Hemsworth.
Yeah, he's a very, very dull.
How dare you?
I don't think his career is very bright.
Who's
actually.
the other Hemsworth?
Chris?
Thor?
Chris. Not Chris Hemsworth. There's a third Hemsworth.
There is a third one, and I can't remember him right now.
Oh well, but he's probably bad too.
Clinton.
But,
I think he's the youngest one.
I have no. Liam's the youngest.
Liam's the youngest.
Liam
Okay.
has got to be the youngest. That man is like fresh out of high school or something. I don't know.
Yeah. But yeah, he was just an insufferable tool the entire time, and like there was some team building things with him and this other guy he almost killed. But Micah Monroe was in this, and I think she should have been his character because she was like an ex-pilot or something, and then they keep
Liam Hemsworth, okay, character, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
And
good.
she should have been that character. That would have been much more compelling because she did a better job, I thought. But
And what the hell's Micah Monroe doing after this? That's what I need to
don't
know
know.
because she is a very good actress.
Oh
yeah, I liked her a lot in the movie, and then
Was she in a lot of the movie? Because that was my fear that she would not be in the movie a lot.
yeah, she was in it a good amount.
'Cause
Like
the
there was a bunch of like small stories happening, and she was Liam Hemsworth's girlfriend in the movie, so that was her character. and
her character was the girlfriend.
Yeah, but she was in flight school with him, and she stopped going to flight school when her president dad started going crazy. So he was kind of loopy during the movie. So
Bill
that
Pullman
was
went insane?
Yeah. And like the people who interacted with the aliens in the first movie had like a tie to them mentally or something. So then when they were coming back, they got like info blasted, like Jimmy Neutron brain blasted, and then they were like, I have to tell someone about this, and he like stumbles onto the stage during this big address and is like, the aliens are coming. And it's really funny.
But didn't Jeff Goldblum interact with the aliens? What did he know as well?
I don't remember what the justification was. I wasn't paying attention very much in this movie, but
wow, Carrie,
sorry.
I wonder how much this made.
It probably made quite a bit.
See, I thought it was going to be Jurassic World numbers, but I don't think...
No.
I mean, Jurassic World was...
fucking massive?
It was massive, but it was also, like, just kind of good enough.
Yeah.
But...
Go watch that Jurassic World movie. It's not bad,
looking
guy.
back, I really don't like it that much, but at the time, I was like, that was pretty tolerable.
But as far as Independence Day, I didn't... There was a lot of weird things in it, like just funny, unintentionally funny things. Like there was this part where they were flying around trying to get out of this alien pod, and the ships like did some cool maneuver or something, and it just cut back to Liam Hemsworth, and he did this cheesy smile, and he was like, nice! And it was so weird.
See, Will Smith could get away with that stuff, because he's unbelievably charming.
Yeah, you could tell that they were trying to usher
Replicate,
Liam Hemsworth into the Will Smith role, and it's like, I don't like you.
That's what I call a close encounter. He says as he punches the alien in the face and lights a cigarette and credits roll.
Yeah, Liam Hemsworth would not be able to get away with that.
Yeah.
So was he the Will Smith of the movie?
I think she said they forced him to.
Like they were trying to make him that, since they didn't have Will Smith. They were trying to...
can't...
Is Jaden Smith in this movie?
No.
I thought he was.
Missed opportunity.
I'm pretty sure he is.
Maybe.
I think he had a cameo.
I wasn't looking for a Jaden Smith cameo.
So here's interesting. If I was to tell you Independence Day Resurgence did well, in what territory would you say? Domestic or foreign?
It would have to be domestic, wouldn't it?
Nope.
Have to be?
Foreign. Double.
How?
Triple, actually. Yeah. 80 million in domestic, 180 million foreign.
Is this like China market money or...
Probably.
Man.
Yep, movies aren't made for America anymore. That's fine. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's fine. It's just
the idea of independence, the idea of like a cataclysmic event like being centered around America is just stupid. Yeah. Again, like from now on, Independence Day wouldn't be the fucking day our nation. It would be the world, freedom, stuff in the end. So I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
Whatever that Bill Pullman speech was.
Yeah, he had like a mini speech in this movie.
Did he?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Were you glad to see Jeff Goldblum again? He's back.
I did like the Jeff Goldblum.
He seemed
parts.
fine.
When he came on screen, we were like, "There he is."
Is he not on it for a long time?
Well, I mean, they kind of set up more Liam Hemsworth stuff at the beginning, and then they cut to. Oh my god, I honestly don't remember, but he's not in like the first 20 minutes. But then when he shows up, it's like, hey.
Well, I guess the first Independence Day also had a lot of the characters intertwined, so it wasn't really. Jeff wasn't really the main character in the last one. Neither was Will Smith. I feel like Bill Pullman got most of the attention in that movie.
I only remember Will Smith when I think of...
No, he's not. He's like a side.
Which is weird. I don't know. Maybe just because like 90s Will Smith is just like...
And his wife's a stripper.
He's like the most charming thing in the world.
Oh, yeah, that's the thing. In this movie, the one that Liam Hemsworth character had beef with was Will Smith's character's son.
Why?
So I don't know, but he almost killed him during training because Liam Hemsworth was the reckless kind of do whatever it takes to get the job done at the risk of others kind of guy. But when the aliens started coming, then everyone was dying, and Will Smith's son was like, "Wait, I gotta go check on somebody," and he takes his fighter jet, and his mom is like a nurse now. And they're on top of the hospital. And they're trying to get this pregnant lady into a helicopter, and then the hospital just collapses.
Wow. And
then this like really badly CGI animated mom just falls through in the rubble, and it's like, oh no!
I can't believe we keep digging Carrie for questions about this movie. But how is the CGI? Because Roland Emmerich, that's his thing, kind of, except it's very, very bad.
It kind of. Most of it was passable, and then the final like boss battle was really cool. It had this really cool creature that I liked a lot, but
2012 feels like fucking eons ago. I saw a movie with John Cusack recently. Carrie knows. Anyways, moving on.
Oh no! Now.
No, that's gonna be my recommended movie.
Fuck off.
This month.
Anyways, moving
Watch
on.
1408.
Nope. Moving on. The Shallows. This was a shark movie that I thought it was way better than. Shark movie with Blake Lively. Blake Lively's mom dies in a act of finding closure. She goes to this beach that she's always told her and her sister about when they were growing up. And now that she's dead, she wants to go over there to get that closure. When she's at the beach, she finds out that there's a shark in the area because there is a not a beach whale, a whale that's dead. Dead whale nearby, near shore.
Feeding off of, presumably.
Yep. And she grabs its attention, and she becomes stranded on a rock in the middle of the, I guess it's a lagoon beach. I don't know what it was. And yeah, it's a shark horror movie. So let's talk about this, because I personally thought it was way better than expected. Carrie, you said you thought it was fine?
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Ryan, you didn't see this.
I didn't see it because I was so uninterested.
Right, so yeah.
I was so interested in like girl on like a Bowie or something, and there's a shark nearby.
Yeah, she doesn't get on the Bowie until later, Ryan.
Aw, damn.
So yeah, the marketing for
I'm the real idiot here.
Yes. So the marketing for this movie made it look beyond uninteresting, I feel. And I think it is better than it leads on. Not much better, but it is better. Mm-hmm. I think it's a very pretty movie. That's what I think.
Yeah, I would agree with that. There's a lot of cool cinematography things, like when she's going through the waves at the beginning.
And the sun hitting the water and like some aerial shots. Like the credits look really nice. But then there's also shots where like the camera is takes some extreme liberties and really like, pays close attention to Blake Lively's bottom and form. And it's not.
Wait a minute.
Now Ryan's interested.
And the thing, so yeah, there's like the worst shot in this movie. It is like there's a shot where like the wave and like the sunlight meet, and it makes like this super cool like translucent effect. Like you can see inside the water, and it's like light blue and stuff. Mm-hmm. But our center focus for the camera is the outline, because the camera's right behind Blake Lively's butt, and our center focus is the outline of her butt. So we see through like right there, right in the middle. It is absolutely ridiculous.
That sounds beautiful.
And the worst thing, the thing I hated the most,
yes,
Ryan and Carrie, is that for a second it fucking worked. God fucking damn it! I was tricked into thinking I was having a good time. I hated it. God damn it. But anyways.
So you thought you were watching a good movie, then you just realized you were watching just a close-up of a girl's ass.
No, like I was totally, yes, I was like, man, this is a real good time. And I was like, wait a minute, no, okay. But
so you were having the Lucy effect. We're like, man, this is a good movie. Wait, I've just been looking at a pretty girl's face this whole time.
Sure. That's what you want to
damn.
But, but I feel like I don't want to sell it too short. The movie is very good. I think the tension is good. It's not like, doesn't really stick you to your seat, but it is good. You don't see a lot of full frontal shots of the shark, and that's probably for the best, because when you do see it, it doesn't look great.
Yeah.
It's like an old, grizzled war shark who's all, like, beaten up and shit.
Willem Dafoe shark.
Yeah, totally, yes, totally. It's the William Dafoe fish from Finding Nemo, but as a shark. The most surprising thing, and I think it wouldn't work because I don't like Blake Lively that much, is that the movie has a sense of humor that really fucking works. So Blake Lively is relatable, and she doesn't sound annoying. But she also has, like, a seagull friend.
That is my favorite part of the movie.
Yeah, there is a seagull called Sylvester.
No, it's called Steven Seagal.
Steven Seagal. Right.
Please elaborate on this more.
So there's a...
Because this seems like a cartoon, like, seagull that comes out that she talks to.
It's so goddamn funny, because, like, she's initially escaping the shark to get back on the rock, and during the fray, this seagull gets hurt. Like, it clips its wing, and its wing is... fractured or something. Yeah. And so when she's on the rock, there's this seagull hanging out there, and then you're like, oh, the seagull's wing is hurt, it can't leave. So then she's hanging out with this seagull trapped on this rock. They're both trapped, and so then she starts to care about the seagull
and have a conversation with it.
So, like she's been on the rock for like 3 hours, and then she's like, I'm starving, I have to resort to eating crabs. And then she smushes a crab and eats it, and the seagull's kind of like, oh, what the fuck? And then she just barfs it, and the seagull's like, oh yeah, and starts eating bits of
and
her
it
bark.
Totally works.
And it's so funny.
I'm usually like really against cute things. I hate cute things mostly, but I think it totally works because she's been on there dehydrated. It's probably salt water. She's fucking crazy. It totally makes sense that she'd be like, find some levity in the situation that fucking takes her mind off fucking dying by a fucking shark. And it totally works. And the seagull makes it out. Fine, spoilers. Seagull makes it out.
I was so happy.
Now I don't have to see the movie because now I lost the one thing that I was going for, the seagull.
Yeah. Going back to the good shots of the movie, so there's a part where she tries to get a GoPro camera from one of the dudes that she was surfing with earlier. They get killed later. And she does that, and there's a moment like of slow motion kind of where it gets really tense, and she's all like, "Whoa!" You see like the shark coming in, and then there's a close up of the seagull, and like when he screamed like "ah!" and you can like see inside of his fucking body.
I forgot about that.
And it's fucking intense. It's very good.
Oh my god. What is this movie even?
It's a okay shark movie. The seagull is probably the best part of it.
Definitely.
Yeah. There's a Sia song at the end with some nice. I don't know.
Yeah, I love that song.
That's a good song. Yeah, it looks good with the fucking shots of the.
Well,
water.
and since the song is called "Bird Set Free," we can only assume that
Right.
that is about Steven
It
Seagal.
is about the seagull.
And also, watching the credits, Steven Seagal is really that seagull's name because it was Steven Seagal as himself.
Gotcha.
That is incredible.
I'm starting to like this movie more and more. But yeah, it's an alright. As far as shark movies go, it's pretty good. Not that the bar is set high. I mean, there's Jaws. I don't know.
There's a lot of Jaws.
There's like, what is it? Open Water, Deep Blue, or Deep... I don't know what it's called.
Could this have been reworked into a Jaws movie?
No.
No.
Aww.
Because the Jaws guy, the Jaws probably would have killed him. Killed her.
Man.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Some hardcore Jaws fans would have come out of the woodwork and been like, this is
How
fucking...
dare you!
Yeah. So moving on, let's talk about some movies that we didn't see that we really wanted to see. And we're going to touch upon them because we really wanted to see them. The Neon Demon. This is Nicholas Van Rofen's next movie. Director of Drive, director of Only God Forgives, and I think Push? No, that's not right. That's another movie. I forgot what it was called. But yeah, super awesome visual director.
Yeah, that's the main thing. What I was interested in the movie is all the like visual stuff.
And we didn't see it.
No.
And we're really bummed about it.
It wasn't shown anywhere, was it?
No, it's totally
No,
shown
it
all
was-
over
it was
here.
showing
Oh, okay.
a lot of places.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
we just dropped the ball.
that and I guess it's worth talking about its reception, not from us, but from everyone else. That is like it's doesn't work as the script doesn't work, and
Oh, okay.
Elle Fanning's fine, I heard, but it doesn't work. The writing is bad, but it looks fantastic. Sia does a song for that movie as well.
Man,
Sia,
can't stop
I
doing
love Sia.
Sia's doing a lot of work.
Yeah.
Selling out wasn't the worst idea, and her music's still good. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's all you gotta say on that.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, this isn't
That's it.
This isn't a Sia podcast. But
That's next week, folks.
okay. So another movie.
See you later. The podcast.
Fucking okay. Moving on. Oh, Swiss Army Man.
Oh man, this was the movie I was looking forward to the most.
Yeah,
and
I know,
and it
me
just
too.
wasn't showing anywhere. It like just started showing.
It just
where
started
we were.
showing. Yeah, it started like L.A. and the usual
Yeah.
places movies open if they're smaller, especially these A2A releases or A24. Sorry.
Yeah.
So yeah, Swiss Army Man, Daniel Radcliffe. I can't remember the guy's name.
Paul Dano?
Paul Dano. There you go.
He finds the corpse of Daniel Radcliffe.
Right, and
Not Daniel Radcliffe, but
Oh my god, it's Daniel Radcliffe.
Daniel Radcliffe's character,
Daniel Radcliffe is dead. Oh my god.
and
His
Daniel.
corpse is farting. What's
Right.
going on?
And his corpse is like this malleable, like tool-like, like it's in the name, Swiss Army Man, because he can be used for like as a fire extinguisher or all this other shit and stuff.
His erection is a compass.
His erection's a
that kind of
compass,
stuff.
like
a lot of weird stuff, but apparently it's like
right. So
really-
there's
Yeah.
like goofs, but there's also like an actual like
Heartwarming.
Yeah.
story about two people connecting, and like we learn more about the
learning
other
about life. Yeah.
about these characters
What
and
it
like,
means to be alive.
yeah, and these relationships. So I don't know.
A24 makes some good.
They put out some good stuff.
Yeah,
Again, I
so
can't remember
I'll
what
see
that
anything
one
by
movie
them
was
pretty
that was
much.
bad that they erased from existence. But they did make one bad one. They don't want to talk. They don't talk about that.
They
one.
don't talk about that one.
No, but hopefully we get to catch it. But it did come out in June, so I thought we could talk about it. And this one came out the first day of July, which came out on a Friday, which was during the last week of June. So let's talk about the Purge election year.
Oh man,
Ryan, you saw this, right?
we all saw it.
Yeah,
Didn't we?
yeah.
Well, I saw it separately.
You saw it separately. Yeah.
Yeah, we. Oh, okay, cool.
So, the Purge election year, the third movie in the Purge, or as it's called in other places, American Nightmare 3.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah. So, we see this direct sequel. Yeah, kind of direct sequel, as in it takes place after.
It's more of a sequel than
The first one was to the
Purge Anarchy
second to the
was
first.
Yeah.
the first one. Yeah.
Totally. We're in this Senator Rowan. She's trying to get to the presidency. She wants to put an end to the Purge. Her opposing candidate, or whatever the hell you want to call it, Def does not want to because he's in the pocket of new founding fathers.
Yeah.
Yep.
This fucking movie is ridiculous, which is the governing force in the Purge's universe.
Yeah.
Who created the Purge. We see here as a climate where the people really want the Purge gone because it is clear that it's only made to have people in higher standing for them to profit from it.
To eliminate the poorest people,
Right.
So then they don't have to
Yeah, so it's rigged because, you could tell that from the first and second movies,
Yeah,
too. 'Cause
totally.
they're like, it's rigged because they're like, well, unemployment and homelessness is down because of the Purge. It's like, well, yeah, because the people who can't afford to protect themselves and are out literally living on the streets get killed when everyone goes murder crazy.
Yeah, so this was kind of really the logical step of where to take this, I feel.
Sure, yeah. Totally.
Instead of just trying to make another crazy, I mean, there were points
They
where
could
just,
keep going.
crazy mass,
Yeah.
guillotine in the street, burn.
I mean, they totally
Madness
could.
running
They
about.
totally could have been here's another Purge movie, and during the whatever. But they decided well, I want to know what their fucking end goal looks like. This thing.
This would have to be the end goal, though, wouldn't it?
No, there sounds like there's one more.
Man, that's
And at the
weird.
end of it sounds like there's gonna be a civil war.
The Purge, Civil War.
Totally, you can dude. They are
amazing.
not far away from that. You
Man,
can tell
that
that's
sounds brilliant.
so. Yeah, we see this senator who wants to get rid of the Purge. And new founding fathers put a hit on her during the Purge night. And the movie is about her and the character from the Purge Anarchy, the vengeful father, who is her security guard, trying to survive the day.
Leo Barnes.
Leo Barnes.
And also a group of people who
We see-
own a deli.
Right.
It's a deli, yeah.
Joe.
Joe's Deli, yeah, and he's trying to protect it because the Purge insurance protection thing raised his rate, so he has to protect his shop by himself. That he's been
Right. And
it's been his shop for years, and he loves it. And he's got to keep it protected. Yeah.
And they serve as the the Purge Anarchy, which was about different characters eventually meeting up at one point, and then the movie goes from there. They served as the other character, which the main characters meet up with, and then they go from there, and they meet up with the Resistance, which was very not a lot shown in the Purge Anarchy at the end of it.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Right. So I think this is the strongest Purge movie out of all of them. I don't know what you guys think. I haven't talked to you guys about this one.
Yeah, I still I like the ideas of these movies. I feel like they're just a little too weird and crazy for me to actually think yeah, it was pretty good. Because when I think because I was on the way going to it, I was like, man, I really don't remember the details of the first two.
Yeah,
the down to the details stuff, and I'm usually good at remembering that stuff. I have a better time remembering the Purge episode of Rick and Morty than the actual movies.
I think
It's
that
weird.
Yeah, and I think we can get into why that might be later. But what was I say? I
feel like it's the better one.
I think it's the better one because it finally is 100% comfortable with what it is, which is an action movie with a political spin. Because they've always danced around it, and the first one, it was very subtle, a lot more subtle than it is now. Okay, we follow this rich family, and they're in this thing, and they're fine, but then they let in someone who was hunted and who was also not wealthy. And so here's the thing: it was because his son's all well, why are we cool? Because we have money and we can protect ourselves, other people can't. And then you connect the dots, oh, okay. And the Purge Anarchy was a little bit more like that. A little oh, here's more stuff.
It was more actiony, I felt.
Totally.
Yeah.
And this one's no, we're not even gonna dance around. Here's our message. It is mixed around with a shit ton of fetishistic violence.
Yeah.
Which makes that message not work, I feel personally. Because the message is sound, and believe me, in the garbage fire of 2016, this movie was fucking hard for me to stomach, really hard. Carrie, what do you want to say about this?
I mean, as I've thought about it more, I like it. When I was watching it, I was like, this sucks. I didn't like it when I was watching it.
Really?
Just because me and Ryan were talking about this, just because it felt like it was trying to be edgier than it was.
Totally.
Because there was gratuitous cursing and all of these people that was really bad. Like I obviously don't have a problem with gratuitous cursing, but it was like
it was very necessary.
Like, it's like, what are you doing?
These are clearly the bad guys right here. Like you're talking about the new Founding Fathers scene where he says the word cunt like 5
immediately.
times. 5 times.
How close is the cunt now? And it's like,
and especially like with the teenagers, which was my least favorite part.
That was also bad.
That was painful.
All the teenage girls, they like yell, "You motherfucker!" Like they really emphasize the fucks.
Fucking
and,
old man, come on! I want my candy
I'm
bar.
gonna fucking slit your fucking throat, you fucking fuck. And it's like, come on.
Yeah, there are some performances that chew at the scenery, like especially that one. It's really bad.
But I feel like that one was effective because they were trying to make you like, oh, these people are the worst, and then bam, run over.
Totally, they're
truck.
building up like, woo!
Man, I'm glad that happened early on because
Oh, that would have been the worst if they were being followed by that girl.
If those were the antagonists of the movie, a bunch of teenagers.
Yeah, like in the second one, how it was that guy in the back of the truck. If this one, they would have come out of the church and then like, we're here for our candy, and it's like, no.
Yeah. I think this is a good action movie. So I feel like the part of why the Purge is good is because, and it's kind of shitty, but like it is kind of so shocking and ridiculous that it's kind of exciting and at least grabs your attention while you're in it. But really, it's just kind of an action movie. Like there's no real substance to it at all, and it tries to have a message. But like I said, that message is being like behind like this super loud and super ridiculous fucking Uncle Sam, played by a foreigner who came in here to kill,
murder,
and they're
tourism.
saying America is the best fucking country in the world because you allow all this fucking violence and shit. And isn't there a metaphor there? How we just fucking put out all these politics and murders keep it. Yeah, it's
can't you wait for the Purge election year to be the movie that like changes American politics? That'd be fantastic. God. That was the reality we lived in.
No, totally, yeah. Totally, man, that movie really fucking made me think.
That changed the way I view politics. Crazy.
I was like, God.
I no longer think murder is okay.
Let's see. Frank Grillo plays Barnes, and I think that guy's a really... So, he's pretty much our action dude in this movie. Yeah. Super. Like, he has a fucking knife... One-on-one knife fight with a fucking neo-Nazi in the end. And it was like the most fucking 80s action movie thing ever.
I like that guy.
Me too. He's likable as an action hero guy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know if that. Yeah, he works probably way better than I thought he would, because he's like the only character that's really stuck around from the last movie, and they didn't kill him off. So spoilers, they didn't kill him off.
Yes, I know what you expected,
but yeah, I don't know. I think I still like the second one better than this one. Just because this one kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
Right, yes. No, I could totally
it.
See, like, the stuff that is ridiculous being like, holy fucking shit, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Because the second one is downplayed a lot. Yeah.
Man.
Purge.
Election year.
Yeah.
That's the movie we watched.
Yep. So, that is everything in June. And then that one movie from July, the Purge election year. So let's look at what else is coming out in July. In fact, there are other stuff that came out on the 1st that we didn't see, but we're going to talk about it real quick. The BFG. Has anyone read that fucking book here?
No.
It's a book?
Yes. It's
it's Roald Dahl.
It's Roald Dahl,
I
yes.
I remember seeing that.
I did not know it was about a giant. The movie did not do well. Bombed.
No.
Steven Spielberg movie.
I feel like it wasn't advertised until very late. Like,
right.
It was, like,
I don't remember hearing
right towards the end,
it.
they were really fucking pushing it.
Until we saw the posters and we were like, what does BFG stand for?
The big fucking gun.
And I didn't even make that reference.
Man.
Yeah, that's all we're going to say on that. I don't know what else to tell you. I know nothing about this. Roald Dahl, I like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I like Matilda. Those are good movies and books.
Have you rewatched Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? That's a weird
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Sorry. I'm not a fan of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I love Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Okay.
I like I mean, obviously Willy Wonka's better, but I stand by Charlie. Like, I am digging myself a hole. All these shit movies that I'm defending on this podcast. I love Charlie.
I agree with you on a lot of stuff, but I really... Man. That was like one of the first movies I was like really disappointed disappointed in seeing.
Totally, because that movie came out at a weird time. Like, that was right when I discovered Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my god, I love this movie so fucking much. Can't wait.
There's a remake coming out. Oh man, it'll be so much better than this one that's already awesome. And then I was like,
It has the name of the actual book this time. It can't be bad.
it's not marketing candy as much this time, I guess, or something.
So I like the beginning.
Carrie, an 11-year-old calls Willy Wonka retarded or something.
Well, yeah, that's harsh. that character doesn't. The Mike TV character that they did for that doesn't age well.
Like, seriously, like,
Because he's playing his video games and he's like, you just have to crack this up, and then he's like, a retard could do it. And it's like, oh, whoa, okay.
Oh yeah, that's what he said. Because I was like, whoa, that would not be okay by today's standards. Or even by those standards. That's a weird thing for a children's movie.
Yeah, I like the beginning and the end of that movie, and I don't like anything in the middle.
I did not like the end. It felt like it was like handed to him.
Yeah, I know. Well, that's fine. They did something interesting. At least they did something different, and I was like, this isn't terrible. I like Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why I was like, I like Christopher Lee.
Well, and I like Johnny Depp, so we have to remember that. But
Getting on track, though. The Legend of Tarzan.
Jungle Book 2.
Jungle Book 2. Alexander Skarsgård.
And Margot Robbie.
Margot Robbie.
Samuel L. Jackson.
What?
Oh yeah, Samuel Jackson.
He's in the movie. Like, when they go to London, he's a character over there.
He plays a character there.
He plays Samuel L. Jackson.
I like Margot Robbie a lot.
Yeah, she's cool. I do not want to see this movie.
No.
I want to see it just because I love Tarzan, but I feel like if I love Tarzan and I see this, it might...
I hate the color palette.
I also love Tarzan, but like, unlike the Jungle Book, which like at first felt like a gritty kind of reboot, it like had its charm. But like with this feels like very
It's
serious.
just serious. Like, look at how
weird.
fucking serious these talking monkeys are.
Especially with like fucking Alexander Skarsgård.
Totally.
With his like
two hot people.
Weirdly large chest.
Yeah, two
wearing
hot people
pants in
making
the
out.
jungle.
Yeah, what an idiot. Those get ripped real
Yeah, that's
easy,
true.
dumbass.
He is wearing pants. Why the hell? Has he just been wearing the same pair of pants his entire life?
Maybe they're his dad's pants.
Oh. Anyways, moving on. The Secret Life of Pets, made by Illumination Studios. Does anyone here want to see that? I'm going to watch it.
I'll see it.
I might see it. I don't know.
So yes, this is made by the Despicable Me studio.
Minions team.
Oh yeah, because they have the little end thing on the trailer with the little minion coming soon, and he's like, nah.
Minions are now their logo, which is a nightmare.
Logo,
Oh no.
Do you think there'll be a Minions cameo in this movie?
Yes.
Oh no. When I first saw the trailer for this, I was really interested because I thought it would just be like this cute, like just a bunch of like random silly stories like strung together.
Oh yeah.
But then when I saw like the newer trailers, it's like, oh, there's an actual plot.
Yeah,
I'm a lot less interested.
It looks like the plot of the first Garfield movie.
I know, it
where
does.
they bring in the dumb dog, and he's like, I don't want you here.
And then he kicks him out, and then they gotta save him or something. I don't know.
Yep.
Who remembers the first Garfield movie?
Not me.
Not Bill Murray. He doesn't remember that at all.
There's actually a fascinating story. Bill Murray did like an interview about that movie. It was pretty fascinating how he kind of did it, and he kind of saved the production of that movie.
Wow.
Apparently everyone on the team was completely incompetent or something, and then he was like, fucking, I don't know.
I can see that.
I thought it was that he signed off on the script immediately because he thought it was the Coen brothers, but it was something
Nope,
else.
that was it. That was exactly. There were different Coen brothers.
Yeah,
That's what it
was.
was.
Like the Cheaper by the Dozen crew, and then he was like, oh.
I mean, he eventually got to work with them.
Yeah.
But, anyways, Secret Life of Pets.
Next, the real movie of the year.
Fucking shit. Mike and Dave need wedding dates.
Man, Zac Efron's back. He's with other people this time.
Wow.
Adam Devine.
And Omaha's own Adam.
Omaha's own Adam Devine. I like him.
I like Adam Devine fine, but I don't like him
the
in
first two seasons of Workaholics, and then I forgot about that show.
That's what. Yeah. I like the first season of Workaholics too.
Anna Kendricks and Audrey Plaza are okay in my book, but for whatever reason, seeing all them together just feels like a really
it just seems
mix.
like a very low budget shoot that they thought would make a lot of money.
Yeah,
and I'm sure that it will.
Everything about it seems like very low budget shoot.
It seems like even watching the trailer, it feels like they were just like improvising the lines,
totally.
but not like. Guys, let's get another take on that. Try a different, like, okay, that was fine. We gotta move on. We all get the location for another 2 days.
Right. If it wasn't clear, Zac Efron and Adam Devine play two crazy dudes
who need wedding dates.
They
go on like the Today Show? And
No, they
No,
go
they go
on
on Wendy
Wendy
Williams.
Williams.
Wendy
You
Williams.
idiot.
I'm so sorry, I wasn't paying attention to that. Mike and Dave need Wendy.
You've
Williams.
seen it like 60 times.
I
Look at
know.
you.
It's true.
What's her slogan?
How you doing?
How you doing? That's what it was.
But yeah, and then Audrey Plaza and Anna Kendricks are like a bunch of like shitty people.
Weed, smoke. They're like
We're gonna be respectable as fuck.
Oh man.
They're very like no like ambitious fucking.
Yeah, and then they somehow convince them to be their wedding dates, and then insanity ensues,
right.
or something. And
They are like the embodiment of like Twitter posts and like image posts that say like that feel when blah 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 blah. So excited to go like that. Like if you are always at that level, like level 10 of excited about life and products and stuff, that's how they are pretty much.
that's a shame.
Yeah, let's move on.
Isn't it weird how Audrey Plaza did that one really good movie? What was it called?
The one that got the Jurassic World guy is fuck.
Yeah.
Life After Beth.
No,
Nope.
that was okay.
Safety not guaranteed.
Yeah, she was in that one brilliant movie. And after that, she was in a lot. She's in nothing good. She was. In
I don't think I
She
can't.
was in the Grumpy Cats movie, which really just sides her career down the drain. I feel.
Yeah, I can't imagine it's her fault though. I'm pretty
I
sure
mean-
people are being. I'm pretty sure, for some reason, because Parks and Recreation. Here's the thing:
Yeah.
people say they like that show, but I don't know where the fuck they were because it was like I remember like when that show was coming to its end.
Yeah.
And then the ratings were high, like the last 3 episodes. And it was
That's
like,
true.
where the fuck were you guys? Because no one watched that show. Nobody.
Yeah, that was a very like once it got on Netflix, then people cared.
Yeah,
about
like
it.
now
Yeah,
people
it was on
appreciate it
TV.
after the fact. And I don't think people were like, I'm that girl with the one show with Amy Poehler and fucking Aziz Ansari. And no one cares.
Man.
Same thing with Aziz
Also,
Ansari.
she was in Dirty Grandpa, which also had Zac Efron.
Did
We're
also
getting,
Zac
we're getting
Efron.
3 doses of the Zac this
This is the
year.
new acting troupe.
I like Zac Efron, but again, I also feel bad for him. I also feel like he wants to do other stuff.
I like
he
your
did that
eye
one
roll there, Carrie. I like
What?
Zac Efron eye roll.
Oh, sorry.
He did that one movie. Was it We Are Your Friends? That he like was.
Oh yeah, he like made himself pretty much.
Pretty much, and then
It didn't do
well,
well.
that was directed by the guy from Catfish who isn't Neve.
Oh, the other guy,
Mm-hmm.
the gray hair guy.
Gray haired guy.
Oh, yeah, that
Max,
bombed.
maybe? I don't know.
That bombed. Anyways, moving on.
Our most
Ghost Man,
anticipated-
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters.
It's weird to be in 2016 and see a new Ghostbusters movie.
Yeah, I mean they've been trying to make a new one since the
Totally.
second one.
Dan Aykroyd and his fucking crazy Crystal Skull vodka.
Yeah,
Which is delicious, by the way. I bought some. Regretted it immediately. It's
Oh,
gone now.
okay.
That's good.
Was he signing? Was he doing did you find him? Was he doing like a promotion? Like, oh, come sell my vodka. It's just a bunch of fucking nerds and fucking Ghostbusters out there. Like, oh, sell me.
Don't you love Ghostbusters? No, I don't.
Also,
Shut up.
Isn't Dan Aykroyd kind of crazy?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
if you watch the promo video for the vodka, he's like, it's filtrated 7 times through crystals. Crystals are thought to have
Yes.
supernatural powers.
Exactly. Yes.
It's like, ooh.
But yes, new Ghostbusters movie directed by Paul Feig, director of Spy and Bridesmaids, with an ensemble
stuff.
cast consisting of I forgot everyone's names right now.
Kristen Wiig,
Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy,
Leslie Jones,
Leslie Jones.
and
the really funny, my favorite one from SNL.
yeah, my favorite one, and I can't. Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon. Yeah, I love
Also
Kate McKinnon.
with
Chris
another
Hemsworth.
Hemsworth.
The better Hemsworth.
The better
Chris
but
Hemsworth.
Still,
Better Hemsworth.
still
Full name.
questionable.
Right.
And yeah, this is a great team of people. This is
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
I think the main issue people have is like they don't like the trailers, but I feel like Paul Feig's movies never have good trailers.
no,
Yeah.
they're
Like Spy had a really
Yeah.
bad trailer.
it's also
but that was a good
Sony's
movie.
terrible. Just putting it, they're
In general, they're terrible.
they're terrible at marketing their films. Just
Yeah.
fucking horrible. So it might still be a good. I have hope for it.
I think it has to be good.
I don't
you
know
can't
about
have,
that.
have these 4 like funny people
You could totally have a script
with
that just
a good
shits the
Hemsworth.
bed.
Yeah.
With one of the better Hemsworth.
I think you can totally have a script that shits the bed.
Yeah.
It could.
I don't even know. Let me
mean,
see who's
that-
writing
that
this.
Paul-
Actually,
It would have to be Paul, wouldn't it be?
I mean, not all directors write their own movies.
I feel like he's a very like personal kind of director though. I feel like he wants to like be.
I mean, he didn't direct Bridesmaids.
He didn't?
I mean, he directed it, but he didn't write it. Sorry.
Okay. Then did Kristen Wiig write that?
No, yeah, she did have a significant role in the writing of that.
Man.
So let me see here. So Paul Feig is credited as one of the writers. Katie Dippold, who wrote The Heat, Yeah, she wrote the Heat. That's about it.
So
it's got Paul. So it's probably Paul Feig, man. So yeah, he is probably. And it says Ivan Reitman, but I think Ivan Reitman is just whatever's left from the other fucking abandoned Ghostbusters 3 and Ghostbusters the video game. Remember Ghostbusters the video game?
I do remember that. That
was supposed to be Ghostbusters 3.
I know, but
it's not a good video game.
That video game was weird. They just cut out my favorite Ghostbuster, which was and I'm forgetting it.
Egon?
No.
All the Ghostbusters are in that movie, in that game. All of them are in it.
Really? What about
I think you're thinking about the Nintendo game or the Sega Genesis game.
Not this. Oh my god.
This isn't a video game podcast. Let's move on.
This is not a video game podcast. I don't want to think about it.
So Ghostbusters, we're looking forward to it.
Yes.
Bryan Cranston. Do you guys like Breaking Bad?
I never watched it.
Ah, God, fucking damn it. I don't like it. Oh, so Bryan Cranston. Malcolm in the Middle. You guys know Malcolm in the Middle?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he was in Godzilla.
He was in Godzilla.
He's in the fucking Power Rangers movie.
That's amazing.
What the fuck?
He was in Power Rangers. Was his first role. Did you not know that?
No.
He used to do some voice dubbing, and he would run around in those little suits for the original for Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. No, not mocap suits.
Oh, Power Ranger suits?
Power Ranger suits.
Oh, damn.
Like the monster suits. That was like one of his first roles. And they named Billy in Power Rangers after
Bill
Cranston. Fun fact, and now he's back. And he said in an interview, he was like, that was part of it, but really the script is good, so that's why I'm a part of it.
All right.
I don't know. It's like a fun little history there.
Anyways, Bryan Cranston, he's got this movie where he's playing an FBI agent, and he's gonna go bust people who have cocaine. I'm just mentioning it because it was on a list of movies coming out. I like Bryan Cranston, but I'm not gonna watch this probably. Yeah. That's it. That's all I gotta say about the Infiltrator. Café Society. So before we started, I talked to you guys, and you guys knew way more about this movie than I did. I just saw it.
I don't know anything about this movie.
You knew it existed. I had no idea it existed. I had a nice poster, and that's why I researched it.
I'm very interested in this movie, mostly because I love Jesse Eisenberg and Kristen Stewart together. Like they have good chemistry on screen, and even they were in Adventureland together and American Ultra, which are both okay movies, but like together they really their characters together were really great. Right. And so basically I'm interested because it looks very pretty and they're in it together, and that just feels like a good recipe. Right.
So it's a Woody Allen movie about this kid who's like moving into Hollywood, and he's moving in with Steve Carell, or he's working for Steve Carell, Steve Carell's character, and he has like a love affair with his secretary, which is played by Kristen Stewart. That's all I know about it. It takes place in the 30s, I want to say.
30s,
because that would make sense if it's a movie, if it's based on movies. Mm-hmm. That would make a lot of sense. But yeah, I mean, I don't like Woody Allen. I like some of his...
Ernie Hudson, that's who my favorite Ghostbuster was.
Yeah, I was going to say, he was in that game.
No, he wasn't. They cut him out.
He was. Ernie Hudson was in Ghostbusters the video game.
I swear they cut him out.
Nope.
For like the player character.
He was in Ghostbusters the video game.
I can't.
I swear to God. I played that game last year. Anyways.
Fine. Let's get back to it. Café Society.
Right. So I'm not crazy about what I like movies that he was in back in his like A day, but I don't think hasn't he made it? He's made a movie once a year, hasn't he? I
Pretty
swear to
much,
yeah. And I don't know. His movies are just I just don't like Woody Allen.
I haven't seen a lot of his movies.
He seems
but I have a friend who really hates his movies because she considers them very
so
kind of trashy and like
they seem like
all about them like the main male character.
Totally, they seem like fake movies.
Yeah,
like fake movies. Like some guy comes over here. He's kind of weird or whatever the hell. Some beautiful woman walks into his life.
Everything's
that was irrational, man. Well, I mean, was it Midnight in Paris?
Yeah,
that movie wasn't. Was that about that?
That's the Owen Wilson one where he goes in the paintings, right?
Right, and then there was
what?
There was one, but then there was one with Kate Blanchett.
Whoa, I'm in these paintings.
And there's Blue Jasmine, which can't follow that because it was Kate Blanchett. I think Blue Jasmine was actually good. Is that what it was called? I can't remember.
There's one. I'm scrolling through his movies trying to see which ones I recognize.
Kate Blanchett's good. I like Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, she's pretty.
Here's my favorite part of that Cinderella reboot.
You don't have Equals on here.
I don't know what that is, Ryan.
Equals is a movie that comes out the same day as Café Society. It has Nicholas Hoult and Kristen Stewart in it. Place in this kind of like dystopian world where people are not allowed to have feelings, basically, and they all wear these like cultish, like all white outfits, and it's all aesthetically it looks all really interesting, and it's about.
Ooh, this is a dope poster.
Yeah, and it's all about Kristen Stewart and Nicholas Hoult trying to like defy society, and they had to like go on the run or something. I don't know. It has two really cool actors. I love them both.
Yeah.
Reviews are very mixed.
Yeah.
Because they came out like limited last year, and it was mixed then. But I'm interested in it just because I love both of those actors.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
I'd be... Oh, it's PG-13. I was say I'd be down to seeing those two fuck.
I think they do. I've seen.
There is
they definitely do.
There is a picture here
but
where
it's
they're
probably
doing
like
stuff.
it's definitely like blurred behind that screen. Yeah.
It's PG-13, so...
Kristen Stewart, by the way, does not get enough.
Kristen Stewart's fucking great.
Yeah.
I love her.
She's fantastic.
Twilight is trash. We can say that, but
I mean, I don't know.
look, man. Clouds of Sils Maria is brilliant. It's so good, and she's in a lot of other great stuff.
She's awesome. She's really good. What was Still Alice? I think was the last thing I saw her in.
Oh, I've been needing to see that.
It's just a very depressing movie.
But yeah, she won. Wasn't she like the first American woman to win like a Caesar?
I don't know what that is.
A Caesar is the French equivalent to a Oscar, and she was the first American woman to win one for Clouds of Sils Maria.
She's really cool. I like her.
She's a cool girl.
It's weird seeing her because I feel like a lot of movies where she's in, they play down that very normal looking look. She just has like the most like, I don't know how to describe it. How would you describe her like natural look, Carrie? This like kind of like very, I don't even know, not caring sort of individual.
Yeah,
but
she seems aloof, but in the best way.
She looks like an artist, if that sounds anything.
Yeah, because she's got like, man, she looks like a very like hipster kind of.
Totally.
I think she's gorgeous.
It's not like a typical look you see in movies.
Yeah.
I don't know how to describe it. I'm doing a terrible job, but
and like she's definitely the person like if you need that character, she is who you get.
she's I don't know. And because she doesn't, I don't know. But the characters they're making her play in this movie, I don't know because it feels very opposite of what she's played before.
I mean, she needs to
because they're making her look as like this dream girl. And
Yeah.
I don't think that's what Kirsten Stewart is at all. Like, well, in terms of, like, you're making this character, you're making a dumb Woody Allen movie. This fucking guy comes in and he sees a cool hot girl. That's an interesting choice.
Yeah.
And I don't know if like they're gonna let her like really make a good performance. Like, how much does she have to work with there with that script and that type of character? That's what I'm asking.
That's the fear, and we're gonna find out when we see Café Society.
Nope, I'm not gonna. I might. I don't know.
I definitely want to see it.
I don't know. Moving on. Star Trek Beyond. Or Beyond, because none of the fucking marketing material for this movie has Star Trek in the title. It's just
Beyond.
Beyond.
Why do they call it Beyond, George?
I don't know.
Oh.
I mean, there's a lot of things in Star Trek it could be applicable to. They do go beyond their solar system, beyond other planets. I don't fucking know why it's called Beyond. I mean, it's called Beyond. Literally, there's nothing. The story is that Captain Kirk and his team go out to this planet, and their ship gets fucked, and they're stranded on this planet.
Their ship hasn't been fucked in any of the new movies, has there?
What's that?
I remember, like, in old school Star Trek, their ship gets fucked all the time. But I do not remember it ever getting fucked in any of these new movies.
It got fucked in the last one.
Did it?
Yeah, when, they found out that this whole thing was a fucking scheme from someone up top in Starfleet. Yeah. Like, they were covering it up, and they started shooting down their ship.
But did it get, like,
not completely
Their
fucked.
hyperdrive didn't work.
Oh, no, not the hyperdrive.
I mean, it might as well. I mean, who gives a fuck? But... So yeah, I have no idea why it's called Beyond. It's not like they're going to like. It's like an action. They're stranded somewhere.
It's that we have a third movie coming out. We have to have a vague word thing.
Like Beyond.
Revelation.
Beyond.
Absolution.
Beyond sounds like the name of a Star Trek movie where you go like, okay, guys, we got your criticism. We're gonna focus on what it is of like going back and like exploring and shit.
This movie's gonna go beyond your expectations.
But you're not much.
No, I mean I love the new movies.
I like Furious 7 or not Furious 6 and 5.
Oh man!
So if you
Fast 5 and Furious and Fast and Furious 6.
Fast 5, one of the best movies of our generation. I'm 100% serious when I say that. But anyways,
Star Trek Beyond will probably be pretty good.
I don't think it will be. I have low expectations.
Look, man, I was gonna get to look in Chris Pine's eyes.
That's true.
They're pretty good eyes. He has pretty good eyes.
So here's the thing. Chris Pine only looks attractive when he's Captain Kirk, I feel. He's in a lot of other roles, and when he's got the outfit, he looks good. But
he does look good, yeah.
Excuse me, Prince Charming in Into the Woods.
He really was the person you get for that role.
Yeah.
but still, I don't
that
know.
other Prince character in the Princess Diaries too.
Let's not think about that. Let's get back to the real...
Yeah, he was in that movie.
Let's get to the real space movie that's going to define July 2016.
Oh, God.
I
didn't know what you were talking about, that I looked at the list.
Ice Age Collision Course.
Ice Age in space.
Who would have thought another Ice Age movie was ever going to come out? Like, This is the fifth one.
Jesus.
And they go into... Like, I get that they're not going to spend the whole movie in space.
Well, I think only Scrat goes to space.
But still, why?
But why? Yeah.
I mean, the marketing material makes it sound like they're going... Look like...
All the marketing is the squirrel guy with the hat.
Scrat.
Scrat with an astronaut suit. And an acorn with an astronaut suit. What the hell? And we've had all these fucking 2003 actors in this role that no one cares about.
Totally.
No one cares that Ray Romano is voicing a fucking...
Hey, everybody loves Raymond.
No one loves Raymond. Who loves Raymond?
That's totally a cheap, like, man. What
you're
a
welcome.
cheap cast now.
You're welcome.
Except Queen Latifah. I like Queen Latifah.
Queen Latifah is great.
Yeah.
Holiday. The
Last Holiday.
Me and Carrie recently talked about that movie.
LL Cool J.
It's on YouTube because no one cares about it.
Was Bruno Mars in the last one? Yes.
I
want to say yes.
Oh yeah, Bruno Mars and Nicki Minaj.
Oh.
And Drake were in it.
Oh.
Yep, that's right.
Because it was just marketed as Drake. And I was like, Drake who? And I was like, oh yeah,
Drake.
Drake. I was like, come on, guys.
Huh. Yeah, I haven't seen an Ice Age movie in...
I haven't seen it since the second... I saw a second one when I was a little kid.
I think... Yeah.
Because I was like, the first one was good.
Yeah, it was a good kids movie, I felt, but it did not deserve all these movies.
God, what's that actor's name? The guy who plays the sloth.
Ray Romano.
No, he's a Latino actor who has actually done some really good stuff, but he keeps getting typecasted in really bad roles. He was in American Ultra.
Oh man, I know what you're talking about now.
Yeah, but anyways, he's a really good actor.
John Leguizamo.
He's done some good stuff, but normally he's just in like...
That's a funny guy.
He's in some like really bad roles, probably because he needs work. But anyways, moving on. Wow, we talked way more about Ice Age than it deserves. I thought, man, I'm shocked that they made it past 2. I thought 2 was gonna be it.
No, man, the money train's just gonna keep running.
Does it?
We're gonna get Ice Age movies every 4 to 5 years.
Man,
just when you think there's not gonna be another one.
That team probably...
Just when you think you're safe from it, it's just gonna come out.
That team was probably so hopeful when they were making the Peanuts movie. They're like, this is it, guys. We no longer have to make this fucking trash. And then, yeah, Peanuts movie.
No, I'm just sad.
No one talks about that one. Lights Out. There's a lot of movies coming out, but let's talk about Lights Out. So,
Lights Out.
It is a horror movie produced, I think it's executive produced by James Wan. I don't want to believe that he's got a lot of hands on this, because that's how they're marketing it.
Yeah.
There's a short film turned into a full-length film.
Yeah.
And the concept of this applied to a short film sounds great.
Yeah.
So this is a fucking spooky ghost lady who appears when you turn off the lights.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And that's all I got off of that.
That's pretty much the short film.
Yeah.
The short film's
awesome.
Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
The short one, yeah.
It's basically like this woman, she's in her house and she turns off the lights and then she sees a figure sitting in the doorway.
At the end of the hallway.
She turns it on, the figure's gone, and then she just
does
kinda,
that. And then it's the same lady in the beginning of the trailer when she's in that like warehouse and she does that exact same thing. Like that's what the short is, how it's like lights off, it's over there, lights on, it's gone, lights off, it's over there, lights on, gone, lights off, it's right here, boom.
Yeah.
That's what the short does, and then it goes a little further than that in the short.
But then the movie is about like the story of what is this ghost, basically. And it's directed by the same guy who made the short film, which is really good.
Promising.
Yeah, I mean, Oculus was good.
And I found out that he has a YouTube channel full of like his horror short films, and he like talks about it a lot. He like broke down his own trailer for like the first Lights Out trailer. Yeah. And there was a part where he was like, "Yeah, this part is really stupid. I don't know why they did this."
Yeah, he's watching the trailer and he's like, "Oh yeah, that part's not in the movie. I don't know what that's about." It's really funny.
I had no hand in making this trailer because in my movie she doesn't say we need to go get more lights and then proceed to go down to the dark basement like an idiot. Like, he totally, like, shits on his own trailer, and they talk about how his own movie, like, is better than this.
So he's a guy who gets it.
It's a guy who
and he's
really gets it.
friends with James Wan.
Yeah.
So you're telling me this might be good.
This might be good,
I
and
am really
early
excited about
reviews
this.
have been really good, and I was really skeptical at first, but, like, seeing the guy, like, shit on his own trailer, that really
awesome.
was, like, this is gonna be good, actually.
I hope.
Because this guy, like, he knows what's going on. And
Yeah, and he was talking about, in that same video, he was talking about some of the lower budget options and stuff that they had to do, like, to get the reflective eye things, and how they didn't do crazy CGI. They had, like, some reflective things taped to the eyelids to give it's just cool.
Huh.
Yeah, and they, like, had to, like, borrow people from, like, the Conjuring 2, like, film team to, like, do some, like, quick CGI for them.
Huh.
Like, it, like, feels like they were just, like, making this in their backyard.
Yeah.
And it's really cool.
That's usually how horror movies go, though, because it's like, well, we know, like, you guys, people just, like, because executives know we can make a good trailer in a shit movie, and we'll make our money back, plus some.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, I'm looking forward to this, then.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Like I said, like, the last time I thought of a short horror movie that turned into a full feature-length thing was Oculus, and that was fucking good. I love Oculus. That's a good movie.
That is a good movie.
a lot.
Let's talk about 2 movies we don't give a fuck about.
Okay, good.
Let's talk about Jason Bourne.
How dare you?
Actually, the fifth one. The 5th Jason movie.
I don't think I've seen any of the Bourne movies.
And by the 5th Jason
I have
one,
not either.
I mean, me either. I tell them, many people are like, this is such a fucking great action series. So I have no idea. They might be right. To me, it just looks like the most boring thing I've ever seen in my entire life. From the outsider looking in.
It definitely feels like it's still that, like, early 2000s generic action.
Same
film.
director.
Aw, man.
Paul Greengrass. Yeah, that's
Aw,
his name.
man.
Wow.
Has he been directing all of them?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't think he did the Bourne Ultimatum, which is the one with Hawkeye. I forget his name.
Oh, yeah.
Jeremy Renner?
Yeah, Jeremy Renner.
Doesn't
in that
Hawkeye
one.
take over as Matt Damon?
I think it's like a different character altogether.
Okay.
It's not a continuation.
I
And
am
then-
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon's back.
From outer space.
I'd be interested to see if the Bourne name still has weight to it. Because
Yeah.
this series is fucking huge at some point. For some reason, I don't know. Had a video game.
I mean, what doesn't have a video game?
I
Lights Out. Okay, moving on.
was gonna say Ice Age, but there was an Ice Age Connect
sure
game.
there
Oh, man.
Anyways. Bad Moms.
Man.
I don't want to shit on this movie, but I kind of want to shit on this movie. Because I don't want to shit on movies that are obviously made for a need that needs to get filled. But it just doesn't look...
What's the need?
The need is that there is like moms don't get movies often. I mean, sometimes you get a Magic Mike XXL, and it turns out it's an absolutely brilliant fucking piece of film. But the way this thing is marketed is the most like fucking easy. It looks like a fake movie again. Like you have a mom, and you put the Nicki Minaj song about the fucking that song. What I forget what it's called. Fucking shit.
It looks like the same movie as Bad Teacher.
It looks. I think it looks a little worse than Bad Teacher.
It looks like the same like concept of like this is someone who should be in a respectable position, but they're actually not good or something like that.
But I also like Christina Applegate, and she's in this movie. She's very funny, and I also like Mila Kunis. Actually, like everyone in this movie.
Yeah.
But the movie.
But I feel like the
doesn't
writing
look
is going to be bad.
Yeah.
That's my problem. I like everyone in this movie, but the writing's probably going to be bad.
What's that? There's one joke in the trailer that really like makes me cringe.
Was it the bra joke?
The bra joke. I really hate
This is
that.
my sexy bra.
Like, isn't this relatable, people?
It feels like an eye mask, like you put it in the freezer.
That totally thing, like at the end,
You
it was
got,
like
you got
tweet.
a boys don't cry look. That's what I hate.
Oh, that one.
Totally
man.
like that whole thing, like that at the end of that trailer was like tweet out hashtag bad moms for your bad moms moment because it's so.
Anyways,
That's actually all the movies in July, Ryan.
Man,
that's a
that's
lot
crazy.
of fucking movies.
it's a lot of movies.
Like I said, I was doing this list like stuff that's coming out.
A lot of smaller stuff. A lot of really cool smaller stuff. Like
I guess
I mean,
I would not call Woody Allen movies small.
I feel like it's not getting a lot of marketing.
Sure, but I'm just saying Woody Allen has no money, no problem going out to hey, give me money to make this movie.
That's
okay, here you
true.
go. Hey, I know people in the industry. Hey, call up this person. Hey, I'm Woody Allen. You want to make a movie? Oh yeah, you're Woody Allen. Sure, totally. I mean, I guess the smallest. I get Inside Out. I mean, not Inside Out. Lights Out is small because it's a horror movie.
Yeah.
The Infiltrator is actually the smallest movie here,
Oh yeah.
but somehow keeps getting big advertisements. I have no idea how.
Not Bryan Cranston.
Yes, Bryan Cranston's very good. Before we wrap up, Ryan, you wanted to talk about a movie you saw. You want to talk about?
I want to talk about a movie. This is
That's good.
This is a good movie. They look like people.
They look like people.
They look like people. This is a movie that I saw it because it just popped up on Netflix and it looked interesting. And Netflix recommended I'd give it 4 or 5 stars. So I was like, okay, I'll watch this. And then I watched it, and it's really good.
I'm gonna read the short synopsis of it.
Okay, do it.
A troubled man suspects people around him are turning into evil creatures, and wonders if he should protect his only friend from impending war or from himself.
That's pretty much it. Yeah. So basically, it pretty much begins with it's all about these 2 main characters who were best friends as children, but they kind of drifted apart. Mm-hmm. They run back into each other, and the one guy is clearly dealing with some issues. And the other one is clearly dealing with other issues, but are less psychotic.
Gotcha. So he's actual mental issues.
One has mental issues. One has
life issues.
Pretty much just depression and stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So they're all kind of gotcha.
So they're all kind of messed up, and the whole thing is about the one friend. I can't remember their names off the top of my head. I'm sorry about that. Let me see if I can get it. It is Wyatt and Christian. Okay. So
is this a horror movie?
This is a psychological horror movie. I'd say in the realm of Silent Hill or
I wouldn't call that kind of.
In the more psychological, kind of PT-esque psychological.
Sure.
Because it's all about basically, is this guy really crazy or is he serious?
Gotcha.
Are these aliens real? And is he just happen to know them?
I really like that concept.
Mm-hmm. And then all about the other friend who's just kind of really supportive in dealing with his friend's disability, even though he doesn't really acknowledge it at first. He's okay, he's just, I haven't seen him in a while. He broke up with his wife. He's just probably down on his luck. And it's really cool. The only issues I have with it is there's a few moments, because it's so indie, there's a few moments where it really felt they're just dubbing over audio because there was too much wind or something on set. There's a few audio issues. But other than that, it's super there's no jump scares. It's just really uncomfortable to watch in that sense because you really connect with the one character, Christian, I believe, is the guy who's going mental. In the sense that whenever something starts happening, you start hearing these sounds and these visual cues, and it's what's going on? And then you see him react to something, but because the movie doesn't have the budget to show adequately what he's seeing, it kind of cuts off right before you see something really messed up, and that really just drives you even more crazy. The best part of this was this technique was in the beginning where he's lying in bed with his wife, and he's clearly freaking out because he doesn't know what he's looking at. And it cuts to the wife, and her face is blocked off by shadows, so you cannot see it. And it just hangs there as the music gets fucking intense, and it cuts back to him freaking out in bed, and then just cuts to the title. It's what the fuck's going on? All that. And then the last sequence too is just gnarly. It's where it really shows okay, is he crazy or is this actually happening? Mm-hmm. And then yeah,
it really. So from you telling me and looking at stuff from my phone real quickly, that movie looks really dope.
It's
Have you
very
seen that,
dope.
Carrie?
No, but I it's one of those things it popped up on Netflix, so then a bunch of people started talking about it because it was the new recommended, and I've heard good things about it, and it sounds like a movie that I would like.
That looks awesome.
Of just kind of the is it or isn't it concept,
totally, yep.
Very loosely sort of. It's not the same, but it feels sort of like some elements of 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So in the way of we have to figure out I like that. I like being put in a state of unease while watching a movie.
And even though there is a lot of unease, it really does a lot with the dynamic between Wyatt and Christian. They feel like friends, and they do silly because they haven't seen each other in years. They kind of resort back to their childhood games, throwing socks at each other or just doing other stupid shit.
My favorite game.
just random stuff that's that's stupid, but you see them actually bonding and having fun, and you're oh, they're actually friends. And then when they separate, you see them both deal with their own issues that they're not telling each other about.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Good.
I'm actually gonna watch that.
It's really good.
I'm pretty sure I know a horror movie that's kind of like that concept, but it reminds me of what I wanted the first Child's Play movie. Has any of you seen Child's Play? The first Chucky movie.
Yeah,
With
I love
Ryan.
Child's Play.
Right, I like the first 20 to 30 minutes of that movie because it's totally that. It's totally like, is the doll alive or is this kid going fucking crazy?
Curse of Chucky does like the same thing. The newest one that's on Netflix too, which I highly recommend because that's the best fucking Child's Play movie they've made in years. That doesn't say much, I know, but it's really good. It does that same thing of like, is this doll really alive or not? And then like at that halfway point, it's like, oh fuck. But because it's a newer movie, it all looks a lot better.
Really gotcha.
And also like has like a lot of nods like the shittier movies, which I really like. Especially the Curse of Chucky has a post-credit scene, which is great. Recommend that movie. Do not recommend See the Chucky.
Oh no!
No.
There was a one. Yeah,
I like that one.
That's totally when like the wheels spun off of Child's Play real quick. Anyway, like the second one.
The second one was good. The third one was.
I've only seen the first and second one actually. I think
the third one was.
The second one with the one with the camp.
This third one was the camp.
Oh, never mind.
Which one
I think
is Seed of Chucky?
Seed of Chucky is the fifth one where he has a kid.
Oh yeah, I like that one.
That was the last one until the newest one.
Yeah, that was in that was very early 2000s when that came out.
I'm starting to realize I might have bad taste in movies, so I don't know if I should be here.
Come on, Kira, you loved Victor Frankenstein.
I fucking love that movie. Don't be an asshole.
So this is kind of another tangent because that movie, when you were talking about that, and I was looking up the movie you're talking about, and I saw. Do you guys remember when we were watching some movie and then we got a trailer for The Invitation?
Yes. I think we were seeing Southbound.
Yes.
Because it was at the Alamo.
Right. So apparently that movie is a movie about this couple is invited to this really fancy dinner party. It seems like they're either new in town or something, and they're just trying to make friends. And the trailer and stuff, like, it's weird because the trailer doesn't say anything. You just get these fucking blurbs of praise for the movie. And I've read some more things about that movie, like, pretty much everyone says that this is a movie that people should definitely watch. That the trailers don't say anything. I haven't seen it myself, but I was gonna put it out there in case since we're recommending movies. Yeah. I want to watch that movie now because again, everyone's recommending saying like it's fucking good. Just watch it, and everyone's like it is a horror movie kind of.
They look like people. Yeah, it's great. Especially just thinking like what they did with like clearly just like pocket change budget. Mm-hmm. There's like one maybe two instances where it's like computer generated like effects. The one time they do it is like really creepy. Like the one time I like am remembering in my head because I watched this like a few weeks ago was like really like uncomfortable because it was like in this like weird like uncanny valley shit which like really freaks me out. But yeah, basically this director he's gonna do some good stuff in the future.
Okay.
Perry Blackshear gonna do good stuff.
He wrote this apparently.
He wrote and directed it. Yeah.
Okay.
And produced it. Yeah. If you're bored watching Netflix, you should watch this movie. It's only 80 minutes, not even as long as a normal movie.
That is pretty short,
and it's great.
Okay.
Not like it's not going to change anything, but like it's great to admire like what people are able to do with like nothing.
Okay.
And make something great.
It looks really good.
Yeah,
it looks really good. Before we go off on tangent, just recommend random shit. I think we should wrap this up. This is a good episode, I feel. It's a good episode.
Yeah.
So, for Movies Are Real, I'm George.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Carrie.
See ya. Thank you. Bye.
Bye.